Hello guys, I hope that you must be well. Now today we are going to start new chapter, that is chapter number 1, number systems. Now you know that when suppose in the class, ninth class, how many children are there, how many students are there, we start counting 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this 1, 2, 3 are called counting numbers. We start counting with 1 and we go on 1, 2, 3 and so on. So as these counting numbers these numbers came to us naturally, therefore these numbers are called natural numbers, and natural number symbol is capital N, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So like that, and this is your revision part. You have already done this one, so we are beginning number system, and this should be the beginning, or this is the important thing which you must remember. Now here you see that 0 is not there, because 0 is not a counting number but it is a number. So when 0 is added to the natural numbers, these numbers are called whole numbers and symbol is W. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, these are whole numbers. Now here negative numbers are not there. When negative numbers are added, then these numbers become integers. Integer symbol is Z. This is German word Zahlen. So Zahlen is a German word and Z symbols come from this one. And the fourth type of numbers are rational numbers. What is it? Rational numbers. See, the rational word has come from ratio. Ratio like that 1/3 or 1:3. So these are ratios. So rational word has come from ratio, and the symbol is Q. Q means quotient. You know, any number divided by any other number, we get the answer. That answer is called quotient. Like 16 divided by 2, what is the quotient? This is 8. So that quotient. So Q is quotient. Now definition of a rational number: a number which can be expressed as P upon Q. P is a numerator and Q is a denominator, where P and Q are integers. This is integer, means there can be negative number, there can be 0, there can be positive numbers. And another very important thing is that the Q should not be equal to 0. P can be 0, but Q should not be equal to 0. If Q is 0, then it becomes meaningless. That number does not exist. So therefore, denominator should not be 0. Examples for this one: -3/2, -5/4, -1/3, 0. 0 can be written as 0/1, 2/3, 3/2, 1/5 and so on. And you know that we call them fractions also. These are fractions in the form of numerator and denominator. Now you have to observe. Now you observe this number. All number system you observe. You see that 2 can be written as 2/1. Now what is 2? It is a natural number. And 2/1. Okay. 2 is a natural number. 2 is a whole number also. 2 is integer also. So every number can be expressed in this form, where denominator is 1, 5, 5/1, -3, -3/1, -5, -5/1, 0, 0/1. So you see that every number can be expressed in the form of rational number. So here 1 is the denominator, that is Q is equal to 1. Now, so what we observed from this: every natural number is a rational number, every whole number is a rational number, and every integer is a rational number. Okay, so all these numbers can be expressed in the form of rational number. So this is very important to note that. So rational number is a bigger, size is bigger. All these systems are included in rational numbers. But if you go in opposite way, then it will not be true. How? Every rational number is not integer. Remember this thing. Because integers are -2 like that. So every rational number is not a whole number. And so on. And what you see that every integer cannot be a whole number and every whole number cannot be a natural number. So like that it is. Now all these numbers can be expressed on a number line. In the center of the number line 0 is there, and on the right hand side these all numbers are positive, and on the left hand side of 0 all numbers are negative. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, we can represent all the numbers on the number line. And another thing you should point out that every point on this number line has particular fixed number. Suppose now this is 1, so this point shows 1 only, none of the other numbers. 2 is 2. I now guess how many numbers are between 1 and 2, or between 0 and 1, or between 0 and -1, or between -1 and -2. Come on, tell me, or guess how many numbers are there between any two numbers. So you will see that I think you must have guessed correctly. Infinite numbers are there between 0 and 1, 1 and 2. So there are infinite numbers between any two numbers. You take 0.1 and 0.2. How many numbers will be there between these two numbers? Infinite numbers will be there. So these numbers are infinite. We don't have any limit to it. So next video I will be showing that how to find the numbers between the given two numbers. Okay, so let us end it here. Tomorrow we'll continue. Thank you.